Cinderella is directed by Kenneth Branagh and is a live-action adaptation of Cinderella. We all know about Cinderella, but for those of you who do not know the story of Cinderella, there are some of you out there, I'm sure. It's about a young girl who's very courageous and very kind, as taught to her by her mother. When her mother and father both are out of the picture, she's raised by a very evil stepmother and two stepsisters who keep her locked in the attic and force her to do nothing but basically slave work for the rest of her life, until the night she meets her fairy godmother and is given an opportunity to be someone that she isn't. I'm not gonna lie, not a single bone in my body was anticipating this movie. In fact, when I heard about another Cinderella adaptation, I was like, I'm gonna have to watch that. I was just thinking, why does this movie have to actually happen? I mean, do we really need another Cinderella movie when you can just go and watch the original animated film that's great still? To my surprise, this movie is actually good. So I'm dumb. There aren't really any chances taken with the source material. It's the same Cinderella you knew and loved before. It's just told in the best way it could, in the most grounded way they could, while still maintaining the Disney magic of the original. Everyone in the movie is giving respectable performances. The shots all look great. The movie is directed about as good as it could be. This is the kind of movie that young kids, especially girls, will love, but adults can come and actually watch and still find enjoyment in it because it's not childish. There's a lot of emotion thrown into this film that doesn't feel superficial. The emotion is all well realized in the performances, in the script, and in the direction. And normally when a kid is being really annoying or loud or talkative in a theater, it gets on my nerves. During this film, there was a young girl who was sitting in front of me who actually stood up and kind of put her arms on the seat in front of her, and whenever something happened that was in any way magical, she would go, and look at her mom. Now, I thought that was probably the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my life. So young kids, as I said, especially girls, are really going to get a kick out of this movie. It's going to touch them, and it's not going to teach them anything that they shouldn't know. Because yes, there is that theme of she gets everything that she wants and she gets noticed because she's given a whole bunch of magical powers that give her things that aren't real. But as you know, in the classic Cinderella story, it's about accepting a person for who they are and not because of some title or because of a whole bunch of riches or objects that they own. And that is a great message for kids. And Cinderella retains that, and it tells it in a respectable way. As for flaws, there's nothing new here. I mean, there really is not a single surprise. It's just by the numbers Disney fare, but it's all really well done Disney fare. Cate Blanchett is great as the stepmother. Lily James is excellent as Cinderella. All the actors do really well. It's just that there isn't anything that's mind-blowing or different or original or groundbreaking about Cinderella, and you don't really need it to be. I think that this is going to bring Cinderella to a new and modern generation of kids in a good way. For that reason, I'm going to give Cinderella a B. Surprise, surprise, because not a single part of me wanted to see this movie, but I ended up enjoying myself. Speaking of adaptations, the original book, Cinderella, is currently available on audible.com, and I'm still doing a promotion with them, as I have been now for, I believe, over a year. That promotion through Audible was my way of giving you guys something free. It's a free audiobook download. If you'd like it, you can have it. Audible.com/Chris. That's all you need to know. If you go to that link, you can have a free audiobook download of your choice, like the original Cinderella book, which is included on audible.com. That's it. Free. Enjoy it. I'm trying to find promotions that I can actually do on my channel that gives you guys free cool stuff. And I hope you guys visit audible.com/Chris because that's my gift to you guys. Enjoy. And thank you so much as always for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.